And we are live. Yay! So I am Bridget Bartlett. I am the CEO and founder of Vision Marketing and Design. And today we are live inside of our Friday Q&A, where we are live every single Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So while everyone hops in here, I just want to show everyone where you can go if you're already a member, where you can access the link to the Zoom. Of course, wherever you're watching right now, you can continue to watch for free, even if you're not a member. But if you are a member, you want to dive into your dashboard, go to app.myvisionagency.com. You'll see the resources tab here, and you can access the Zoom link here. Okay. If you are an affiliate, we have restructured recently your affiliate resources. That way you don't have to log in to so many different places. I know that was some of the feedback I got back from the affiliates, that they wanted a place to access the resources without having to log into my specific dashboard. So if you go to your HighLevel onboarding, and first of all, you'll see, you're going to have access to different courses. This is pretty much all of mine, but you just want to go to the HighLevel onboarding, and then you will be able to go down to My Vision Agency resources and then click on the access Q&A. Okay, so that's how you will get the link. Now, I was just talking to Miss Maria about some issues with social media that I had experienced this week. So apparently, when we do a lot of traffic courses and things, we expose information. Okay, so YouTube has changed their terms, and so they keep removing my videos. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing now because of that. So I definitely want to make sure, of course, I always back up my videos. That's a good lesson for you too as well. Also back up every social media platform you have. So if you are doing live streaming like I do, especially, or you're just posting massive amounts of content, you always want to back up. But your main call to action on any social media platform should be to capture the email address. Okay, if you join my group, I'm going to give you free tools. And full transparency, I'm capturing your email address, right? If you go to my YouTube channel, or you go to Twitter, or wherever, I am giving you a call to action to click on something that will capture your email address. This is what we do as marketers. This is what I recommend that you do as well, because social media can decide to do anything that they want to. Okay. So I have a group, I have my YouTube channel, I use my personal profile. There's so many things that you want to do, but a way to ensure that you are seeing the training, let me let Jenny in here, is you can go to the Facebook group. Okay, so there, of course, we're live streaming there right now. You can go to my Facebook group. It's called Digital Marketing for Beginners. You can go to bridgetbartlett.com and register there if you don't want to go searching for it. Okay, so that is definitely one place. Also, if you go into your resource area, meaning training.myvisionagency.com, and you go to the live training replays, let me find them, live training replays, you will see here that what I'm actually doing is I'm wanting to recreate these videos because some of them are kind of outdated, and I want to update with some new cool features and things like that. HighLevel is pounding out the features. I'm going to tell you about a few of those. But what I'm doing is like this one, for example, this is the series that we created this week on how to create a course. Okay. But what I've done is I've taken the video. This is what YouTube keeps removing no matter what I try to do. For some reason, they just think that this is something not good. I have taken the videos and I've edited them to get rid of the intro and outro and all of the fluff, that when we're live and the talking and things like that. And I have just added the actual videos here to the live training replays. Okay, so I'm always going to do that from this point on. That way, if anything does happen to my YouTube channel, you guys know that the best version of the videos will always be in the live training replays. And you don't have to be a member to get access to this area. You can go to bridgetbartlett.com and just register for all of my live training replays. And then you will be able to, it's also, even though they are on YouTube, it's also better because you can see them organized by category. So if you're looking, for example, something on creating a website, you can check that all there. It's kind of hard to find on YouTube. Okay, let me check my little my little cheat sheet here. Okay, so I told you all about that in the Facebook group, and issues with the YouTube. Okay, so here's something else that I wanted to share with you. If you guys are high-level agency owners, meaning you have your own account through HighLevel, you can go to the sites, and now when you create a website, okay, you can go to the template library. So imagine this is me, the high-level agency owner, and I just took on a client who now needs a website created. I can come here, let's say they're an accounting firm. I can click here and I can choose from any of the templates available. So let's say that I love this one, but I am a busy agency owner. I don't want to get so stuck in the fulfillment part of my business that I am now going to customize and build this website for my client. Now what you can do is choose the template that you want to use, and then you can click here to get this template tailored. Okay, so it tells you specifically, and if you are, what I would do is like basically screenshot this to your client and say, here are the package options. Here's the things that we're going to do. One of the things that, especially in web design, that can happen so often is scope creep, where, maybe they purchased this basic package, but they thought all of these things come in the basic package. And now you have an upset customer or an overworked web designer, or it's you that's overworked. And then now nobody's happy and there's a bunch of work that needs to be paid for. So it's a bad thing to have to handle scope creep and all of that. So being specific like this lets you know what the high-level white label agency that you have access to as a part of your membership, that this is just included, right? So you can access this, and I don't want to click on here and show you the prices, but it will get more specific if you click here. And the reason I don't want to show the prices is because I don't want to jeopardize, if any of you guys have high-level agency owners, I don't want you to give a proposal and then someone say, hey, I saw a video where it was actually this price and you're making all this money. I don't want to do that to you. So if you are an agency owner, you can click there and find out all of the details and the pricing and all of that. Okay, so just choose your website template, and then you can order the customization, and then HighLevel agency will take care of all of the fulfillment for you. So that's super, super cool. Another thing that I did want to tell you as well, that 99 new funnels have been released inside of the funnels. Okay, so what you need to do is, like, basically when I went back and I was choosing a template, what you're going to do is you're going to choose the category, and then those templates are actually just built into the category. So there's no like one place, at least that I know of, that you can go to and see all of the new 99 templates that were created specifically. Okay, it's just going to be added in. So if you're an accounting firm, you're looking for those templates, and maybe last month there were only 2 available. Now there's going to be 5. Okay, so just to help you understand that. Also, HighLevel has released about 300 website templates in the last month. So there are definitely, if it's been a while since you've checked in here, definitely I encourage you to do that. Also, I wanted to tell you that if you go to the social media planner here, you will see that now Twitter has been added. So that's super, super exciting. And if your Facebook page has been upgraded to the Facebook experience, that's super annoying, but if it has, now the scheduler can accommodate that. Okay, so that, I guess that was like a hiccup when Facebook changed all of that. So now you can actually post to your page, even if it's been upgraded to the experience. Okay, so that is what I had for you today. Oh, that was a lot, right? So how are you guys, and how was your week? What questions do you have for me?
I have a quick question. What is the Facebook experience? I've not seen it, but what does it look like?
So annoying. It's just a different like layout. They're doing lots of different things. I did hear a little rumor too that now, how the at everyone tag, is like, it's annoying everyone on the internet. You can use it in groups. I have not used it yet, but you can use it in groups, and it will notify everyone in your group that you've posted, and it will show up as a notification that says so-and-so mentioned, like, for example, if I posted something and then I tagged at everyone in my group, it would notify them, and it would say in their notifications, Bridget Bartlett has mentioned you in a post. So obviously you're going to go look at it, and then you realize it's probably a sales post, and then you're super annoyed and you're like, I'm going to block it. So apparently now you can do that with your Facebook profile, your personal friends. So I have not verified that yet, but I just heard a little rumor that that's possible. Jenny, she's a Facebook person, so maybe she knows. But yeah, I heard it's at, I think, friends, but definitely Google that and see what you can find out about that.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I've gotten that a couple of times. A list that I'm in, that someone sent me something and I go look and it's a lot of people. And I'm like, yeah, it is annoying. You're like, why? I don't care to hear this right now.
Yeah, it's great if you're like, let's say that you're like hosting a webinar or something, and you wanted to, like, you know, people who joined the group were preparing for the webinar, knowing that it's coming, and then you want to do, or maybe you like have, like, I know that since I'm a partner with so many software companies, they all have their own partner groups. And sometimes if there's like an update on the tool, they'll use that and let us all know, like, hey, you know, make sure to tell your users, you know, to whatever. So I can see the value in it, but unfortunately, a lot of people are using it in a very spammy way. Jenny, were you going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say, I was jumping on Facebook right now to see if I still have the old format, and it may be that it's associated with the experience. So, but if I do see anything, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, for sure. Interesting stuff. So how's everyone else? How's it going? Good. You just ready to see Maria win the consultation this week?
I haven't had time to dive in. I've been watching the videos from this week, which are just right on with what I need. So I'm here just kind of to spy on everybody else's questions.
Cool. Awesome.
Well, I have too. I'm interested in courses, and I'm just slow getting started, but everything you did this week was wonderful. I caught some of it live and some of it after it was over, and it was great. I have courses that are free. How do I get the courses monetized? And this is a friend who didn't want to monetize them at first, and now rethinking it. Maybe it would be a stream of income that could be utilized in that way. So the problem is just picking it up in the middle. The courses are just about done. Most of the courses are complete, and there's some added courses that will be added. But where do I go? How do I begin setting up those courses? Or do I just set up all of them completely in a member area, just one at a time? And then I don't think I'm interested in an upsell or downsell. They're just educational courses. And so if they opt in, fine. If they don't, fine, see you later. But they've been given out free up until now. And so they have a good following. And I think they're beneficial, and they will be probably a source of income. So got any recommendations? Start from the beginning, I guess.
So first of all, I would, you know, create the course in the sense of like, here's your structure, right? So it's like video 1 is going to be this, video 2, and then we want to share these documents in video 1 and video 2, you know, create that structure, and then of course have the videos, or even if it's not a video course, but I highly recommend video, that you structure it that way, the same way that you would like an ebook or a textbook or something like that. But even if you want to give the course away, you can still monetize in other ways. For example, when I do my training, it's free all over the internet, but I monetize with, you know, private consultations and affiliate links, and, you know, charging for membership in my program, or maybe selling website templates. So there's so many ways, but it's so great when you think about how can you monetize your course, because you already know the value. That's the easy part for most of us. We're like, I know everybody needs to know this information. It's this course that I created for a reason. But what can you add to that course that will help them? For example, if you're doing a course on how to build a website, you're going to be using a tool. So why not share your affiliate link to that tool? Maybe you could, at the bottom, you know, maybe you're just talking, but at the bottom, excuse me, sorry. Woo, you got me choked up, right? But at the bottom, maybe you want to put like a resource area. Oh gosh. With like additional books. And your affiliate link. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Somebody else talk. Maria, tell a story.
I'll tell a story. Okay. Well, yeah, that sounds good. You could put an affiliate link, like you were saying, with free books, or affiliate link to send people to your affiliate link for Amazon as a resource, and then you get monetized there because it's a little bit of money, but you can still monetize doing that. I have that on my website, a page of books that I recommend, and when they buy them, I get a little change.
Thank you.
Good idea. Thank you.
See, this is why I rigged the wheel for you every week, Maria.
Uh-oh,
Yes.
she's spilling the beans.
Oh, appreciate it. Okay, I'm better now. Oh, wow. Okay, so yes, that's one of the ways. But yes, of course, you always want to think about how can I provide more value? But here's, Maria touched on something before we went live, and she was talking about posting something, and she got some feedback from someone that made her think like, "Ooh, maybe I need to add this next time." And so when you create your courses, it's just like that. And this is why I drive home so much about taking action, because you don't realize all of the things that you can provide or all of the different strategies you can use until you launch it. So it's like, Ray, launch the first course, right? If you got the first course created, build it out. If you need to add a video, do it. If you need to re-edit all your videos, do it, but launch it first and then start getting that feedback. And then I know definitely you will see the same question over and over again. That might be opening to a whole new idea of a business or a course. Or if people are like, you may launch the course and people are like, can you just talk to me for like an hour? I just need to pick your brain about things. And now guess what? Now you're upselling to private coaching sessions. Or maybe people are like, you're building a website and they're like, man, I just wish, could you just build my website for me? It never fails. This is why the free courses work. But if the person teaching the course has some kind of authority or expertise, you could definitely just charge for the course. And then keep adding in. Maybe you want to add a new course every month and create a subscription program. Maria and I were just talking about this too. Every business, their goal is to get a subscription. You want the reoccurring. This is why I don't even promote affiliate offers unless I can get the reoccurring income, because selling one-off items, that's great. Building a website and getting paid for it, that's great. But you need to scale. And so you need that reoccurring income that you can consistently build on every month. Makes sense. Yeah, you have another question?
Yes, not related. I have a friend who has a WordPress site. It's not elaborate, and I don't do WordPress. So in converting their WordPress to go HighLevel, I just do I get the assets and build my own folders of my own assets from their old website, the current website that they have, and just start from scratch. It's not an elaborate website. It's got about 5 or 6 pages.
Yeah, I love, my favorite website build is a rebuild because of that reason. You can take their website, you can just replicate it. You could even add some more bells and whistles. But the cool part is that that they like that. The copy is already written. The images are already created. This, you don't really have to, change the whole structure. You're just literally copying everything from the previous site and then adding your own flair to it. But yeah, that's exactly what I would do. I just copy page by page. Maybe add some of the, we have like the review widget and things like that. We have the chat widget, and I would add all those things and really jazz it up.
Okay, there's yet another question. It's related, but someone wants a blog. Would you get buy a domain that is .blog instead of .com? What's your feeling on that? That's kind of a new one to me, something .blog.
Yeah, I would actually just do like if you did want to do that, I would keep your same domain, and then I would do like blog dot my vision agency. So I would do actually a subdomain.
Okay.
Yeah. But within HighLevel, you can actually just create your own page within your website and then embed the blog into that. So it could be like myvisionagency.com/blog.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
I have
Nope,
a quick
not
question.
yet. Sure.
I
go
have,
ahead.
okay. The scenario I have is that I have an affiliate program that's already set up. I mean, the opt-in page is set up, which takes you to the next page for an upsell. The importance of that is that the upsell is continuous. It's not one time and it's not based on cookies. It's because I've been in it there a while. So that's connected to the company, and then the company sends information out and keeps trying to upsell the person with retargeting. My question is, yeah, I developed a page before the opt-in page for this free download that they're offering.
Mhm.
But on that page, when you click on the button, it takes you to the free offer. And then for some reason, it's the company thing. It goes to the email will go to them. I'm not getting that email. So is it bad, or does it lessen your people to ask for your information if they have to give you an email 2 times?
It is less converting. So to be honest, it is. But in your situation, since they're like registering for a webinar, that's the one where they have to enter, right?
Well, this one's for a free offer.
Okay. So, yeah, I was going to say, if you're registering for a webinar, we kind of anticipate that. If you're opting in, like, let's say you opt in for a free guide and then you're allowing them to register for a webinar. It's like, we kind of understand that. It's that would be better converting than like a typical, like, let's say that I created an opt-in page and then it went to a bridge page and then they have to click that button and then they go to another company's opt-in page. That's a lot, and it's not very good. I've run funnels like that before. It's not as converting as if they just opt in one time and then they can get everything that they need. And HighLevel has, what I love is something called a sticky contact. So you can just toggle on, when you're in your form, you can toggle on sticky contact, and then that will, so for example, let's say you had an opt-in form and then you went to a sales page. Well, when they enter their information in the opt-in form and then they went to the sales page, then the sales page, if they click to make a purchase, it would pre-fill in the information from the original opt-in page. So that's super cool. And so that's actually why they created that, is because you want to help eliminate that extra, barrier of taking action. So you may want to think about, though, because you do need to capture that email address.
That's important.
So I would say, I mean, there's really no way around it in that situation. I would definitely have a form where they're going to get the free thing, but you can definitely pack it full of all kinds of value and say, if you opt in here, you're going to get this and this and this, and then they're going to get that right from you, and then they can register for whatever is on that page. Yeah. But the important thing is that even if they don't register, you still have their contact info. You have it, not the other company. You always want to make sure, and this is again what I was talking about with the social media. You want to make the only thing that you own and can control is the email addresses from the people who are interested in all of your different opportunities. So I have email addresses from 4 years ago when I was promoting health supplements. So it's like that. But I own that. No matter what happens, what social media shuts me down, I still have those email addresses. I can always find an email software that will allow me to send emails.
And talking about emails, I've heard a couple of people say that some of the autoresponder companies have shut them down. Have
Yeah.
shut and they've lost all of their emails.
Yes, you should. And again, that's what I was saying about backing up things. You definitely, like, at least every, 60 to 90 days, I like to go through my list and, like, you want to download your list, you want to clean your list. Like, you can use, like, Pabbly has like an email cleaning system where it'll like validate all of your emails. You can do things like that, but definitely at least every 60, 90 days, download your list and just keep it somewhere, in your Google Drive or whatever, just as a backup.
Okay.
Anybody else have questions? We can do the little wheel spinny thing here and see Maria win again. Let me see here. There is a question in the chat. Oh, Jenny said that is so awesome. Okay, so we have Ray and Ricky and Maria and Jenny. Oh, everybody the same as last week, except Linwood's not here. Wait, we have, oh, I was counting myself. Okay, let's share. Okay, here we go.
Should we just all cheer for Maria?
I know. Congratulations, Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
It's Ray.
Yay, Ray.
Congratulations,
Thanks.
Ray.
Yeah, thank you. That's the third one I have. I need to start redeeming them.
I know, you're like, we're going to start calling you Maria.
No, she's got the corner on the market.
Right
Well,
before
thank
we
you.
went live, I was like, Maria, we're wearing the same color shirt too. They're really going to think we're in cahoots if you win again.
Well, I appreciate it very much. I need it.
Oh, yeah, and you can book, since you have so many, you can do 2 back to back if you want to, just to get the full hour. That's kind of what I did with Maria. And the first time we talked about stuff and I was like, Maria, the next time book 2 back to back, and then let's get some work done. so I just wanted to, sometimes it's like we just need someone to say, does this look good? Because I'm kind of afraid to post it. And yeah, I totally get it. All right, so I will send you, or actually you probably already have the link, but I'll send you and Noisy the link to make sure you have the right one to book. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Did you guys have any other questions for me? I know it's Friday and hopefully you have some really cool plans. I have 11 nieces and nephews. And so once a month, I started this thing where I take one of them alone and then I go spoil them to death. And so this time is my little niece, Lily. And so she was like, "Hey, Bridget, I want to go to a park and pet some dogs. And then I want to go to a movie. And then I want to go to a candy store. And then I want to go."
That's a lot. 11. How many siblings do you have?
I actually have a stepbrother, a brother, and then a half sister. And so my half sister, she has 9, which I just say brother and sister, but just to be specific. But she has 9, and then my brother has 2.
Bless her heart.
That's like fun though.
I know, they're actually like a blended family too. So they hear the Brady Bunch a lot. They have one of those, they can't even drive a normal car. They have one of those like transits, the Ford Transit. It's like a bus and it beeps when it backs up. So all family events. It's like, oh, Lindsay's leaving. You can hear the beeping. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time. If you have any suggestions for training next week, definitely let me know. I'm definitely open to suggestion. And thank you all again for being here, and I will see you all next week.